Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boston College's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fights off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. He's trying to get it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Skips away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's James. The throw to the outside is complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Back to pass. It's James. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any. He's got it on the back. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. Just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Makes the grab. It's Bob. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Back to pass, it's James. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Leonard! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerhog here in Week 10. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's James. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Golden Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the move, it's Love. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Snags it quickly on the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's James. Quick completion on the out route. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Past the first down marker and still running. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. They pick it off. And this defense, a much-needed play. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Scanning the field, it's James. With the catch, it's McDonald. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Spins away from the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to run, it's McDonald. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Boston College. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Paulett. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They'll start this drive at their own 48. A welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College will send out the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. He's got him this time. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's locked. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock kicks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Past the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's locked. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running behind that left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's James. Quickly complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The pull and throw off the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the illusion.
And it's picked off at the goal line. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's the pressure. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet.
Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's James. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unloads to the wideout. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pauly. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's James. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Bond.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. First down, Zach pushes it back. Now it's second down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Franklin. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Hard running there.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result,
going for it all. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks that have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Dropping back, it's James. They're working that left side. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control. And you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners, and you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Makes a grab at the 25 and there's room. He's loose. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? We're finding some things here late that they did well.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this...
Oh, a lot of space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And Another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.